Hi folks, hope you're well. So it's what 12:35. So most churches have just finished the service. Way, well done to them. Well, it's Sunday. It's a Sunday, 26th of January, 2025. So what's just on my mind is that, yeah, I think the last video I spoke about Mr. Blackaby again. Well, Mr. Blackaby is very good at showing you in the Word of God where it teaches about being a son, teaches about father, teaches about the what's it called, the folds, 100 fold, 60 fold, 30 fold, that sort of stuff. He's good at that sort of stuff. Good for him. Wonderful. Okay, but a few years ago now, 2021, I was going to the Community Church of God where there was Manuel, the Spanish pastor, who was everything to that church. As in, he was a pastor, a teacher, the worship leader, the overseer of many churches, the international pastor, and the one who did the books. He did everything. He made that church him, basically. And he was someone who kept on pointing out in a bit of oomph. This is a teaching church. The problem is he never taught anyone. Never taught anyone how to walk. There was a lot of teaching probably about how to talk, but never about how to walk. And it got to a point where, God said to me, he wants me to say something in that church. Oh no, are you kidding? I've only just started going there. If I say something, I'm going to be kicked out. They won't want me there. Because when you say you want me to say something, you want me to say something that they won't welcome. Okay. Right, righty-ho. So yeah. So when the pastor started praying that, for God to help the hospitals and GPs to deal with COVID and cancer, oh my God. This is a Pentecostal bloody church. How do you not know it's your job? How do you not know that that's why God created the Pentecostal church? To walk out the spiritual gifts, including healing and deliverance and all of that. What? This is a teaching church? Shut up. You've just given COVID and cancer to the world, to the devil. Wow. Because, of course, the hospitals are part of the world system of healing. GPs are part of the world system of healing. Not part of God's, a part of the world system of healing. Yes. So, when he finished, I started praying that God will send us someone who will help us to walk, who will teach us to walk. And I think God said, yeah, and that's you. Yeah. Well, if that's true, that would explain, at least to a certain degree, why I get quite frustrated about the fact that, when I try and do that, not only are people not receiving, but God isn't backing me up as of yet. Now again, how he's supposed to, I don't know. This is new to me, so I don't know. Yeah, so how God is supposed to back me up, I don't know. I've no idea. Because when it comes down to it, I don't know what this is supposed to look like. But what I do know is that when I tell people it's about relationship with God, when I tell people that they're supposed to trust in the solution, not the problem, and the solution is Father, and that we're supposed to go through Yeshua to Father, and then it's about relationship with Father, and that they're supposed to be worshipping the Father, that they're supposed to be praying to the Father. That the Son was pointing to the Father all the time. That the church's job is to point to the Spirit, because the Spirit will point to the Son and the Son will point to the Father. So there's an order to things that the church has done completely wrong, because they think their job is to point to the Son, which is the job of the Spirit. Yeah. Right, and there's two trees. And that, if we're going to learn not to judge, well, okay. Then because Matthew 7 says, do not judge. If you don't judge, you won't be judged. Cool, brilliant, wonderful. How? Well, that's what God started teaching me. He asked me the question, why do people still die? Because, if sin has been dealt with, people shouldn't still be dying. Well, there you go. Because we're still eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which is this one here. Yeah. But if we're eating from the tree of life, which is this one here, then we don't die. Because, part of the fruit of the tree of life is immortality. And it shows you there, Genesis 3:22, the tree of life, and verse 3, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And God said that to me. To eat the tree of life, you must stop eating from the tree of death, and that means stop reacting. Because when I said to God, how do we do that? He said, do things as I do, and I don't react. There's the order there. But when I say it to people, that they get offended because they think, well, why would God give it to this person and not me? Who does this person think they are? Well, as I say, that's why we still have the C of E Church, the Baptist Church, the evangelical churches. They should have disappeared when the Pentecostal Church came about, if the Pentecostal Church was of God. They should have disappeared at that point in time, but they didn't, because people had the idea. If God is doing this, he should have done it through us. And who do these people think they are? Yeah, rather than going to God about it. But there you go. It's up to God to show it. To show that this is him. To show that this is his way. So there you go.